Hey, what's up, you sexy people? iPwnstar4hire here, and I'm bringing you a gameplay on Bailout Ground War Domination, and I believe the final score is 87-9, so it was a pretty decent game. But just to give you a brief introduction of myself on what I do with my channel and everything, I basically do a lot of requests and everything. That's what my channel is really popular for with my subs. They like the fact that I listen to them and I do a lot of request videos, and basically with that and my triple nuke in one game pretty much is how I started up off the game. So if anybody is I guess starting out or has any questions or anything like that, just hit me up and I'll be glad to help you with anything I possibly can. But now just to get back into it, one more thing I need to mention in the meantime is my other account just got hacked, and it was originally, I think it was iPwnstar Chimera. I had 8K subs, so I'm now trying to recover and start a fresh leaf now because I was unable to successfully recover it. It's a long story, I don't want to get into it. So now I've started a new channel, and I would greatly appreciate any help and support that you guys could give, and I hope you can come over and check out the numerous amount of videos I'm uploading now, and I don't know, maybe find a new friend. So now that we're done with the lengthy introduction, we're going to move on to the gameplay. So today, of course, like I said, we're working on Bailout, which is probably one of my new favorite maps, probably one of my top 3. It's grown on me quite a lot. I didn't like it at the start. But I'm playing here on Ground War, and I have to say, I never play Ground War, but I knew I had to. I'm limited on time right now due to real life things, and I know the best game type to go ahead and put up a good 80, 90, 100 kill game with minimal deaths is obviously Ground War. So if you guys are looking for kill boosting or points or anything like that, this is not a bad game type. If you're looking for wins or something, do something like Sabotage. So I've messed around in this game a lot. I've made a lot of mistakes, and one thing I have learned is Ground War is definitely the game type for kill streaks. Hands down. You encounter a few noob tubes and stuff like that here or there, but you encounter those anywhere. So I suggest anybody wanting to do this, go ahead and do that. One thing I did notice that completely sexed me off my feet was the whole fact that I've never used the AC-130. And I broke that bad boy out in this game, and after you see this first one, you'll understand why it's my new love right now. I'm going to have to tell my girl we've got to take a break, because me and this AC-130 got some love making to do. It's pretty interesting, and I really must say that it's a really strong streak. After all the multi-kills and stuff I had, I was really taken. So, and I used to thoroughly support, oh no way dude, I'm always going to take the chopper gun over the AC-130, even in Ground War. I'm no longer going to support that. I'll admit I was wrong. A buddy of mine had to convince me that this is the way to do it, and well, I listened. Friendship and people trying to help you and support you is what matters most in this community. There's a lot of things going on with this game and in the community and stuff that are making things a little sour. But I must say, when it comes down to subs and help and support, that's the best thing to do. If you're going into a game, take your buddies. I must say that hands down, the best times I've ever had are gaming with my subs or some other guys on, some other directors and stuff like that. That's when the fun comes out in this game. I've been a little dulled out in this game due to so many flaws in it and stuff like that. I'm not going to get into that. But I recommend anybody that's kind of getting tired or bored with this game or annoyed with it to just get some buddies in there and mess around. I don't care. Don't worry about the KD or win ratio anymore. Just go have fun. And now that I've kind of ranted on a little bit, I do that occasionally. I'm going to get back into the gameplay now that I'm up in this little house right here. And I do some poor shooting right there, and I come back and I mess around with this little riot shield guy. I don't even know what the hell was going on with him, and I tried to fake him out by making him think I was going around the other room, but it turned out okay. And one more thing, yes, my sidearm is the AA-12, which is, I'm typically a spaz guy, but I did take the AA-12 on this situation because that's what I use when I use different perks. I changed up my perks in this game. What I'm running with here are Scavenger, Stopping Power, and Ninja Pro, which are my 3 favorite perks for going for nukes. And unfortunately, I just changed the class to the ACR Silence because I'm new on the Xbox. iPwnstar4hire is my account on the Xbox if you guys want to hit me up or something. Basically, it comes down to that I'm just so lazy and I just change my classes randomly all the time that I didn't get to set it up. I wanted to put sleight of hand on and all that hot stuff, but I didn't get to. But I must say, the ACR, which I'm using here, is probably one of my favorite guns. Probably my favorite, if not my second favorite gun. It's the gun I find ideal for long-range shooting. I've got a couple guns. There's only like 4 guns I use. It's the ACR, the UMP for close range, like Favela or whatever. Then you've got the handy dandy TAR 21, which I think is pretty much all around gun, good distance, good medium range. And then you've got the FAMAS, or what I call the FAMAS hole, and it's a pretty effective gun, and I've fallen in love with it too. And I don't know, I found Scavenger works pretty well with the ACR, but it's really not a good perk to have with the FAMAS or anything like that. And the reason I have Scavenger on is, you'll notice, especially on a map as wide as this, and especially a good thing to have in Domination where there's points, people taking them, is Scavenger, due to the fact that you can easily spam Simtex all over the place. And that's why I have it on, just so you guys are aware, and not Sleight of Hand Pro. So I'm running around on this map, and it's come to the point, I think I get three AC-130s in here, and like I said, the first one does phenomenal, and the other ones are okay. But it's definitely what I would roll with. And right here, I realized, you get a little nervous occasionally, and I realized I decided to just lay here and, just relax in the little room here and let my kill streaks do the work, which is a lot of patience, because a lot of people like to run out there and get killed. But I realized I started off so well, 40 or 42-0 or something, that I didn't want to risk, not getting that next AC-130. So I decided to post up there. And as you can tell, I am obviously not the best guy with one of these things. I need to hit up some practice with one of these. And I don't know what it is, and one thing I did learn about this map is B is not the objective that you want to spawn lock them at. That is definitely not the one to do, because I can nail the hell out of that building and do nothing to them effectively. And if that's what you're going for, hey, why not? But obviously I was looking for some kills, and I know I didn't play the objective too much right here because we were all just goofing around the whole time. We had a funny fanboy moment, which I'll be putting up on my channel earlier. It was like the funniest fanboy moment ever. And basically we were just goofing around. I went like 12 and like 18 the game before this, just messing around, and it's fun to just goof around with your buddy sometimes. And I don't know what it was. I only play a couple objectives. I think I take 1, maybe 2, maybe even 3 points. I don't know. I think I take A right here in a minute. And one thing I didn't, really like too much about this is this little balcony right here kind of gets to me sometimes. I hate the fact that it's, wide open. I thought it would be, a much more effective thing if it was just like a walkout, a quick one, not like an all-around thing. I get killed a lot by people running around up there, but hey, that's just my little angry rant for the moment. And as you could tell, I'm going for kills right now. I'm trying to rack it up, because after I noticed how successful I was at the start, I decided that I wanted to run through and try to get a 100 kill game. I was unsuccessful, but it still turned out a pretty good game, and like I said, I'm limited for time right now, so I went ahead and chose this video for you guys right now. So I hope you guys find this entertaining. Like I said, I have plenty of, no kill streak nukes and other things on my channel for you guys to come check out. And I've got a bit of goofy commentary as well. I'm trying to dull it down a little bit right now. It's a little more PG rated for me, but I get a little goofy, so come check it out. And right here is some more perfect crappy aiming, and then I just got outplayed right there. It happens to the best of us, and when you're just playing to have fun, which is the key with me. I don't play for KD, for wins or anything like that. I play to have fun, and I don't play it like MLG Pro status. I play it just to play, and if I do a good game, then I'm proud of myself. I don't have any high expectations or anything like that. I just come to game. And of course, eat a couple noob tubes, because hey, what is MW2 without a noob tube, right? And yeah, my handy dandy painkiller, you gotta love that. That's one thing I wanted to ask you guys. I hear a lot of people, a lot of directors and other people complain about painkiller. I don't understand that. You've got what, Last Stand, you've got Martyrdom, you've got Copycat on. I mean, everybody says they're so good that they don't have to worry about painkiller, or you shouldn't put it on, you're a noob. I put it on anyways. Everybody else uses it. Why can't I, right? I mean, I know that's a wrong mindset to have. I mean, everybody else uses noob tubes and one-man army and all that stuff, but I don't think it's really that bad in the game. I mean, if it's hard to explain. I just guess that everybody uses it. It's there for a reason, and I felt if I put Copycat on, I'm not going to use it, but I don't feel like I should have to waste a position without, or Death Streak, while everybody else can use one. And I find, to be completely honest, I find the other two even more cheap. than Painkiller. Painkiller is something you can deal with and you deal with quite often, but if I had to deal with Martyrdom that much or something like that, oh my god, I'd break controllers daily. And here we go, I got them locked back at the same point right now, and we're communicating pretty well, which is the key to any successful game, is communication. And unfortunately I don't have a headset yet, so I'm trying to play a little more hesitant and defensive. But as soon as I can afford a headset, I'm going to go ahead and get one. And you know, I'm in between both systems right now. I play them equally. So if you need anything or just want to ask me some questions, hit me up. And obviously, I didn't too hot with that one right there, but it was acceptable. And this is the whole area where all the action happens for me. You'll notice that, you know, I do a little bit of stuff up in this building. But anyways, I had to cut this a little short, guys. So I want to thank you guys one more time for checking this out. Come check out my channel. I love doing a lot of things. But anyways, this has been iPwnstar4hire saying peace out, guys. Get it.